We're looking high, low, under rocks, in the mountains, anywhere we can find players that are going to help us continue to turn this program around. But yeah, no, we want to get back into Indiana, make that a point. We feel like we got connections there, especially in central Indiana. Obviously, getting Indiana kids, usually they're pretty well coached, where you can't say that always everywhere else, which is an advantage just coming in, knowing how to play the game the right way.
Vincennes is coming off a very dismal, I don't know if that's strong enough word, performance against Kaskaskia last Saturday. I don't want to take anything away from the Blue Devils. I thought they played probably their single best game of the season, but coming off a very, very disappointing effort. I'm sure Coach Franklin's focus is going to be much more intense, as it always is when he plays the game against you on Wednesday night.
Yeah, well, and I've been telling our administration all I need is a $20 million upgrade, and we'll start beating top 5 programs too. So I'm glad Coach Hancock could kind of prove my point there. But no, obviously, Coach Franklin's going to have his guys ready for us, no matter who he's playing. We know they're going to come out hungrier than ever, probably. We're going to do what we can to try to hang around and make it a game as long as we can.
And, of course, after our game, you've got Swick and Kaskaskia to close out the regular season, and certainly you're going to be in that playoff game to get to the quarterfinals of region tournament. So you've got some challenges ahead, maybe some fortune in your future, hopefully.
We do, and like I say, the one positive we have is our guys are still connected, still working hard every day, which I fully appreciate them having the resilience to be able to do that. Because when the results aren't there on the win-loss, it can get hard this time of year. And we keep preaching staying together, staying connected, seeing what we can do down the stretch. Each day presents its own opportunities, trying to make the most of them.
Coach, appreciate the time today. Good luck in the game. Good luck with us this season.
Thanks, Dave.
That's Grayson Flipner back in 60 seconds on WDUB.
Support for this broadcast is provided by Ewing Printing Company, where they have served the Vincennes area for 107 years, offering graphic design and full-color printing services. Ewing prints and designs brochures, signs, and banners. The phone number for Ewing Printing is 812-882-2415.
Underwriting support for this Trailblazer broadcast is provided by El Corral Mexican Restaurant and Bar, located at 630 Kimmel Road in Vincennes and 427 West 11th Street in Bicknell. El Corral opens daily at 11 a.m. and offers a menu of luncheon and evening Mexican cuisine with takeout available. The Vincennes phone number is 812-895-9422 and in Bicknell, 812-757-4224 for El Corral Mexican Restaurant and Bar.
Well, the Trailblazers took an overwhelming 80 field goal attempts at Kaskaskia last Saturday, had 19 offensive rebounds in the loss to the Blue Devils. He shot an incredible 19 out of 23, 83% from the floor in the second half of the game. After we took an early 34-33 second-half lead, Kaskaskia went on a 19-2 run, literally put the game out of reach with 13 and a half minutes to play. Blazers clearly not playing well, as Coach Todd Franklin wants them to do as we reach the end of the regular season. I spoke with him earlier tonight. Without a doubt, the loss at Kaskaskia last week was a bitter disappointment. I mean, we didn't score the ball well. We allowed them to shoot 83% from the floor, almost unprecedented in the second half. Just things we've got to clean up as we head to the final 3 games.
Yeah, it wasn't good. It wasn't good. There wasn't much good about it. But, you know, we still got up 80 shots. You know, if you project what you should score and what they should score, we should have scored over 88 points, and they should have scored around 72. That means we didn't turn the ball over as much. We got more rebounds, etc. You should win those games. But we didn't guard well enough. We allowed them to get the ball in the paint. They did a great job of hitting. You know, you're not going to – nobody's out there. You won't hit 83%. But they got high-quality shots. We didn't defend well. We didn't get back on defense. And at the other end, you know, we only hit 30 out of 50. We made some adjustments here. We'll see how they work tonight. If you had to have another wake-up call, well, this is about the last wake-up call you can have. So we'll see how the young men respond tonight.
Very disappointed. I knew we would drop in the poll, but down to number 10 is not a good thing, especially if you're potentially looking at an at-large at the end of the season. We truly now cannot afford to lose any of the last 3 games.
Well, I'm not going to get into that, but it's absurd. With a body of work, as it is, we're sitting here. We've gone 4 out of 5 here at the end. We're 25-2. We play the schedule all year long. But, that again, when you let somebody else, I would think we'd still be in a great position for at-large burst. We got to finish some work up. It would be awful hard to put on paper and see some reason in the world why we wouldn't be in. But, it's also putting you in positions where when you get out there, they don't get you a good seed, don't put you in a good buy position. All we can do is handle our business. We've handled our business for 25-2 record through 27 games, which is, there's not 1 or 2 teams in the country have done a better job throughout the season than we have. So we just got to get it turned back up right here, make some shots, get a little life, guard some people. We went through the same thing everybody's gone through at some point in time during the country. Now we see if we get it turned back up.
Olney does not match up in athleticism and depth. We beat them by 25 at Olney last month. What will it take to do that again?
They're playing better. They are playing better. Nash is a problem. You got to guard him correctly. He's a crafty guy who can shoot it, plays hard. Johnson gets good length. If you let him get on that right hand, drive it to the right, turn on the left shoulder inside, he can hurt you. They got a number of guys can hit open shots. We got, if you let them have open shots. Got a very, the big guy in there, if you let him get to his left shoulder, can score. He's gotten better throughout the season. He's running harder. He's getting from one end of the floor better. He's a massive guy. So, they've got some things that can bother you. They'll probably mix man and zone. Really don't care. It's much more about us. We've tried to start the tuning process here, truthfully, for what this is it. This is what we're going to have to do. I think it's our best chance down the stretch. I think the guys agree with it. So now it's just going out and doing it.
Mala had an effective end to the game on Saturday, and also I thought Lovemore gave you some quality minutes as well. Can we expect things out of them tonight?
Well, I'm not expecting anything of anybody. They got to go do it. It's time to do it. You should be excited about it. We still have everything in front of us. All we got to do is win. We win, we're going to finish first, tied for first or first in the league. We win, we're going to go to Hutch. We win, we're going to be in the big dance when we need to be. Everything's in our hands. We just got to go and win ball games. Lovemore will start tonight. We're going to start 3 guards. We're not going to have anybody on the floor that's going to be in the 1 through 4 positions probably the rest of the year that's not skilled. We're going to shift Dayton back over to the 4. Probably going to see Prince play some minutes when he's out at the 4. Spread this thing out a little bit. Mala's going to start getting a little bit higher screens and free him up for some rolls and open the hole up a little bit. And we're going to get up and down and cut it loose a little bit.
And win the game, Coach. Good luck.
Thanks, Dave.
That's Todd Franklin back in 1 minute on WVUB.
Support for this broadcast is provided by the Good Samaritan Hospital Foundation, which through the generosity of its donors provides financial assistance for patients, emerging needs, medical equipment, and scholarships. The GSH Foundation office is at 328 North 2nd Street, Suite 201. The phone number is 812-885-3192. Underwriting for this broadcast is provided by Memring Motorplex, Hart Street, and Highway 41 in Vincennes. Memring sells new Chevrolet and Nissan cars, trucks, and SUVs. Memring also services all makes and models. Memring's inventory of new and used vehicles is available online at memringmotorplex.com or at the dealership. Memring Motorplex is open Monday through Saturday at 1949 Hart Street in Vincennes.
Well, welcome back. This is the final week of the regular season for many JUCO teams. We will play a game next week. Time and place when they get 1 or 2 final games to get ready for tournament play. Here's analyst Nick Nielsen with tonight's Nielsen File Report.
Welcome to the Nielsen File. As we head into the final week of February, the weight of every game continues to mount. It's imperative that the Trailblazers win their remaining 3 regular season games. As I review the polls this season, 63 teams throughout the country have been ranked or received a vote at some point. However, only 3 teams have remained in the top 10 throughout the entirety of the season. Current number 1, Snow, has been ranked number 1 in 7 of the 15 polls. Trinity Valley, currently 5th, has been ranked number 1 in 2 of the polls. And finally, Vincennes has been at the top in 6 of the 15 polls. Region 24 has largely had mixed results this season. Only John A. Logan is currently receiving votes at this time. Throughout the season, Shawnee and Southwestern Illinois have also received votes. The Trailblazers' overall body of work is impressive. 25-2 overall record, 8-1 versus teams that have been in the poll at some point should be good enough to get the Blazers to hutch. However, the aesthetics of the Kaskaskia loss is troublesome to those in the selection committee. Dave will continue the pregame show after this 60-second timeout.
Funding for Vincennes University basketball on WVUB is provided through support from Vincennes Water Utilities at 403 Busserin Street. Vincennes Water Utilities offers various payment options, including paperless billing and 24-hour online access. Office hours are 7:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Friday, and the phone number is 812-882-7877. Support for this broadcast provided by Cantwell Shortstop, 625 Kimmel Road, and Cantwell Service Center, Washington Avenue and St. Clair. Selling Marathon and Sunoco gas and oil products. Both locations are open 24/7 and serve hot lunch items, 11 until 2 daily. Cantwell Shortstop and Cantwell Service Center, serving Vincennes since 1968.
Starting lineups underwritten by First Vincennes Savings Bank, 615 Kimmel Road, 2612 North 6th Street, and the ATM service, 3rd and Vigo in downtown Vincennes. First Vincennes Savings Bank member FDIC. First of all, the Olney Central Blue Knights. Gabe Johnson, 6'8", a freshman from Richmond, Missouri, averaging 14.4 points a game, the team's leading scorer, also 7 rebounds. Braden Walters, 6'5", sophomore from Terre Haute North, actually lives in Sullivan. Played at Terre Haute North, a transfer from Marion University in Indianapolis, averaging 8 points, 5 rebounds a game. Jordan Babcock, 6'6" freshman from Hukalani, Hawaii, averaging 6.4 points, 3 rebounds a game. Jaden Elderidge, 6'3" freshman, Mexico, Missouri, 12 points, 4 rebounds a game. And Kasem Nash, a 6-foot sophomore, Pekin, Indiana, played at Borden High School, 14 points, 4 rebounds a game. Johnson, Walters, Babcock, Elderidge, and Nash for Olney Central. For the Blazers tonight, Elijah Lovemore, his first start. 6'3" freshman, Chicago Heights Bloom, 2.5 points a game. Dre Vassar, the team's leading scorer, 6'1" redshirt freshman, Louisville Trinity, just under 17 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists per game. Jalen Calloway, 6'3" sophomore, out of Chicago Lincoln Park, averaging 13 points, 3.5 rebounds a game. Dayton Williams, 6'4" sophomore from Louisville Butler, averaging 16 points, 8 rebounds a game. And Lorenzo Malanini, 6'8", a freshman, Leonardo del Garda, Italy, 8.7 points, 6.3 rebounds a game. Lovemore, Vassar, Callaway, Williams, and Malanini, the starters for VU. The officials tonight are Kenny Ludlow, Princeton, Kentucky, Nate Boudreau from Indianapolis, and Chris Scheller, also from Indianapolis. Trailblazers starting lineups underwritten by First Vincennes Savings Bank, 615 Kimmel Road, 2612 North 6th Street, and the ATM service, 3rd and Vigo in downtown Vincennes. First Vincennes Savings Bank member, FDIC. I'll be back in 2 minutes. 2-minute break on WVUB.
Support for WVUB is provided by Byron Bopes Pizza House, 812 Main in Vincennes. Open 7 days a week and featuring pizza, sandwiches, wings, and a fresh salad bar. Online ordering is available at bopespizza.net.
Support for Trailblazer basketball on WVUB is provided by Goodwin Seavers Family Funeral Home, 524 Broadway. Serving Knox and Davies counties, is a funeral service and cremation provider. Goodwin Seavers Family Funeral Home offers services that will help tell the story of a life, with service options that honor each family's traditions and wishes.
Underwriting support for this broadcast is provided by Holmes Plumbing Supply, 1690 Hart Street in Vincennes. They do complete bathroom remodeling projects and feature Lennox systems and Bradford White water heaters. They also do sewer line installation. Their phone number is 812-882-1865.
Support for this broadcast is provided by Culver's Restaurant, 7 Executive Boulevard in Vincennes. Culver's menu features fresh frozen custard, milkshakes, butter burgers, and French fries. Culver's is open 10:30 a.m. until 10:30 p.m. daily.
Funding for this broadcast is provided by Wolf Construction Company, 2724 Washington Avenue. They offer new residential and commercial construction plus renovation services. Wolf's current projects include work at the Red Skelton Museum and Godare Hall on the VU campus, Good Samaritan Hospital, and Lincoln High School. The phone number for Wolf Construction Company is 812-882-2260.
Support for this broadcast is provided by First Vincent Savings Bank with inside banking locations at 615 Kimmel Road and 2612 North 6th Street, plus ATM services at 3rd and Vigo, Kimmel Road, and ITM service in Monroe City. More information is available at frsb.net and by phone at 812-885-9018. Member FDIC.
Once again, welcome back. Blazers wearing white at home tonight, of course, blue and gold trim. Olney Central, navy blue with white numbers. We will attack the basket at my right in the first half of the game as we get ready now for the presentation of the national anthem. Hear the voice of Marty Quackenbush,
The Blue Knights of Olney Central College.
the BUPA announcer. Nice crowd on hand. This is community school night. All of the school students in Knox County were invited to come and attend the game, and some have turned out.
We ask you to please rise if you are able, and gentlemen, remove your hats. And now to perform the United States of America's national anthem, accompanied by the Vincennes University Pep Band, under the direction of Director Susie Jackson. Please welcome VU music majors Alexis Brannigan and Brian Templeton.
Susie Jackson, the national anthem. Can you hit that high note, Emma? No, okay, all right. Tonight's game is the 87th meeting between Vincennes and the Olney Central Blue Knights. Blazers have won 9 of the last 10 games and overall have a 72-14 edge over Olney Central, dating back to the first game in the national tournament consolation round back in the early 70s. We won 82-57 at Olney earlier this season. The Blazers go on the road Saturday to play at Wabash Valley and then return home for the regular season finale against Swick, Southwestern Illinois, next Tuesday night. Wabash Valley is idle tonight. Swick has a home game with Lincoln Trail. Going up next, the 10th ranked VU Trailblazers hosting the Olney Central Blue Knights. I'm Dave Hunter. I'll return after this 2-minute timeout on WVUB.
Support for this broadcast is provided by Robin Montgomery and John Yoakum, FC Tucker MG. They represent residential and commercial listings and sales in Southern Indiana and Southern Illinois. The FC Tucker MG office is at 2801 North 6th Street, Suite B. The phone numbers are 812-881-7509 for Robin Montgomery and 812-887-8669 for John Yoakum.
Support for this broadcast is provided by Walker Hughes Insurance, 509 Main Street, formerly United Insurance Services, serving Southern Indiana and Illinois businesses and families since 1903 by representing Auto Owners Insurance Company, among many other carriers. They can be reached at 882-3560 or online at walkerhughes.com. Support for WVUB is provided by Good Samaritan. Heart disease is common, but many risks are preventable. Good Samaritan has a heart risk health assessment you can take at gshvin.org/HRA. It's quick, confidential, and gives you insight into your heart health. That's gshvin.org/HRA.
WVUB Vincennes, a proud part of Vincennes University Broadcasting.
Broadcast support is provided by Buffalo Wild Wings, located at 2407 North 6th Street in Vincennes, where every day is game day. Buffalo Wild Wings features 21 sauces and seasonings from mild to wild for their wings, along with cheeseburgers and hand-breaded chicken tenders. Buffalo Wild Wings is open daily.
Well, welcome back. As I mentioned, the 3 games left in the regular season, down to the next to the last home game, and I guess this would be called the semifinals for me. After 44 years and over 700, nearly 750 games in this building, next Tuesday night will be my final call from the PE complex before we head into tournament play starting March 9th at Wren Lake in Ida, Illinois, and hopefully 3 wins and then on to the national tournament in Hutchins, Kansas for the 27th time in my broadcasting career. We will see. We've got some work to do. As they wind down the introduction festivities, and we're ready for basketball. Kenny Ludlow will step in, put the ball in play. It will be Gabe Johnson and Malinini going up, and ball controlled by the Blue Knights. Bringing it across the 10-second line in the half court is Braden Walters. Walters fakes left, drives right. The defender is Lovemore. Pushes the ball deep to the right side. Outside, here's Johnson for 3. Flat, no good. Easy rebound for Vassar on the baseline. Here's a pass from the half court. Comes down into Callaway. Fights his way to the basket, now backs away. Out front to Williams, wings it right to Lovemore. Elijah out front with a left-handed dribble, left to Callaway. Callaway will drive the ball to the lane, kicks it right. Here's a fake by Lovemore. Cut off at the baseline, nearly threw it away, he does. Picked off by Nash. Casey Nash outside the arc, now to Johnson, back to Nash. Feeds the ball to Eldridge, his first touch. Here's Walters out front, and a screen set and an offensive foul called on Gabe Johnson. First minute of the basketball game here at the PE complex. Vassar across the timeline. Out front, looking at the zone defense. Pushes the ball off to Callaway, left to the point. Now comes back right. Vassar for 3. Shot no good off the right side. Rebound chased down by Johnson, and he threw it away. Deflected by Malinini to Lovemore. Jump shot's good. Elijah Lovemore. Didn't score against them in the game at Olney earlier. Didn't get much playing time, but gets the first basket tonight. Now then down across the 10-second line. Too aggressive there. Lovemore gets called for fouling Braden Walters. So he gets his first points and his first foul within about 5 seconds. Comes into Walters. Walters with the left hand away from the defender, Lovemore. He'll take him to the left. Just left to the lane. Now there's a feed on the give and go inside, and it's Eldridge. Cannot handle the pass. It's out of bounds to VU. Little half-court trap. Vassar fights his way down court, crosses the timeline, pass to Williams. Dayton will slash to the lane. Now there's a 3 ball by Lovemore is good. Elijah had 9 points on Saturday at Kaskaskia, is on fire to start the game tonight. 2 minutes into the ball game. Here's a drive by Eldridge, cut off at the lane. Now then to Walters. He'll spin back inside. Turnaround jump hook is good by Braden Walters. VU basketball. This is Vassar. He'll run around the screen set by Malinini. Left elbow jump shot's good by Dre Vassar. He had 23 points at Olney earlier. 7-2 VU. Walters hands the ball off. Here's a long 3 by Eldridge off the air. No good. Easy rebound by Dayton Williams to Vassar across the timeline. At the point. Vassar works it to the right. Now back to the left. Jumps a 3. Got it. Remember his last game here, he had 9 trays to tie the school record. VU off to a 10-2 start. Coach Flintner's going to go to his bench on the next dead ball. Cedric Shaw will check in. He's 7-2. Out front, here's Johnson. On the weave, right side. Babcock, he launches a tray. Shot no good. Taken on the run by Callaway across the timeline. Outside the arc, left point, now to Vassar. Fakes right, drives left. Callaway's got it. Now back to Vassar. Vassar will drive to the elbow. Deep right side. Callaway, no shot. Here's a lob inside, and Malinini fell down. He tripped over Walters, and the ball's out of bounds. So welcome Cedric Shaw into the game. 7-2, a freshman from Luxembourg, Belgium. averaging 6 points, 3.7 rebounds. He'll replace Jordan Babcock on the floor for the Blue Knights. In control is Nash, guarded by Callaway. He'll work Callaway across the 10-second line. Turns sideways to dribble with the left hand away from the defender. Now then he'll feed the ball to the high post. There's a drive right by Johnson. Following shot in the lane is no good. Rebound by Williams. In transition. Passes left to Vassar down the left sideline. Hesitates, drives quickly to the baseline. Tries to back his way in. Feeds right. Here's Lovemore for another three. This rims off deep. Vassar rebound. Inside Malinini. Up off the glass shot. Blocked, but a foul called. This will be against Gabe Johnson. That's not a good thing for Grayson Flittner. Johnson just got his second foul less than 4 minutes into the game. This will send Mala to the free throw line. A 48% free throw shooter on the season. Lorenzo Malinini, the bulky freshman from Italy. Blazer lead is 10-2. Free throw by Mala is good. He had 8 points, 9 rebounds at Kaskaskia on Saturday, but those points came late when we were really struggling to even stay in the game. Here's Mala at the line for his second shot. This is in the air, no good. Easy rebound chased down by Caden Miller. Miller checked into the game as well on that last dead ball. Here's a long three by Eldridge, buries it over Vassar. Jaden Eldridge strikes his 57th three-point basket of the year. 11-5 VU. Here's Lovemore back out to Williams. Now then Vassar deep to the left corner to Callaway. He drives a step on Miller, now pushes his ball Vassar into the lane. Nearly overthrew the ball. Williams has got it. Williams will spin into the lane, deep to the right side. Our left side here is a three ball no good by Vassar. Rebound taken down by Jaden Eldridge. He'll bring it quickly across. Left to the deep to the left corner to Nash. Nash against Dayton Williams. Will bounce it on the high post, comes to Eldridge. Eldridge on the weave now to Walters. Walters stands in the big circle, picks up his dribble. Miller out high. Here's a handoff. Drive left by Walters. Now sweeping back right. Nash jump shot's good by Kasem Nash. They really worked hard on that offensive set. 11-7. VU lead is 4. Vassar. Caden Miller is a 6'4 sophomore from Altamont, Illinois. Free ball by Callaway is good. Off the feet from Vassar. Left corner jump shot for 3. And Callaway buries his 35th tray of the year. VU doubles the score, 14-7. Walters to Miller. Miller back out front. Here's Nash. Swings the ball left to Walters. Inside to Miller, and Caden Miller gets his first basket. Miller has seen not quite as much playing time this year as he did last year on the Olney basketball team. He's actually a recruit from the baseball team. Vassar now then to Williams, deep to the right corner. Lovemore, they'll pass it back out. From Vassar to Callaway, drives inside for the slam. 16-9 VU. Up quickly is Braden Walters to Miller. Now then to Nash. NBA three by Nash is good. This kid is really a nice shooter. It's his second basket. Now then down inside, here's Callaway, and he'll score as the defender Nash fell down. 18-12. Walters back quickly. He'll hand the ball to Nash. That was Nash's 43rd tray of the year. Nash will be picked up by Malinini. He'll fake the shot, now steps up. This is a 2-ball. Shot's no good. Rebound off the left side. Grabbed down by Vassar. He'll bring it the length of the court inside, and before he got to the basket, he gets fouled, and we'll have now the first media timeout of this basketball game. Foul on the floor called by the officials and Trailblazer scoreboard. Unwritten by Lufu's Kachrodaji Ram. Vincennes 18, Olney 12. Back in 1 minute on WVUB.
This Trailblazer broadcast is supported by Ular Cadillac GMC, Kimmel Road in Vincennes. They sell new and used Cadillac and GMC vehicles, plus other makes and models, and also have an automotive service department. More information is available at ularvincennes.com. Ular, where customers send their friends since 1929.
This broadcast is underwritten by German American Bank, a financial company offering banking, insurance, and wealth management services to individuals, families, and businesses. German American Bank serves customers in Indiana and Kentucky Kentucky. More information about services and locations available at GermanAmerican.com.
I think I gave Vassar a 2-point basket on his first basket of the game. Was that correct? I've got Callaway. I've got Lovemore with a 3, Vassar with 2, and Callaway with 1. I may have muffed that. Lineups stay the same, with Lovemore, right baseline, inbound the ball. He'll push it in to Vassar. Dre will drive left at the elbow. He'll lean in with a one-handed shot, pushes it up. No, but he's fouled. He'll shoot 2. This will go against the Blue Knights. Braden Walters. That's their 4th foul of the ballgame. We'll send Vassar to the free throw line. Free throw by Dre is flat, no good. Javon Guest, the freshman from Warren Central, will check in, and Prince Ojukwu will come in. Malanini will go to the bench. Free throw is good this second time by Vassar. 19-12, Blazer lead is 7. He'll defend as Nash will work the ball up to and across the 10-second line. Nash mishandles, recovers with it, backs away. Down with the dribble with the left hand, fades left to the point. Now turns back to the basket inside. There's a reach and a foul called on Vassar. He went for the steal there and gets called for his first personal foul. 2 on Vincennes. Alex Montez will become a participant, replacing Vassar. The freshman from Vega Baja, Puerto Rico. Olney ball. This is Babcock out front. Pushes it short left to Eldridge. He will sweep across the point, guarded by Montez. A leaner inside shot, no. Rebound is saved by Shaw into the hands of Williams. Across the half court, fades to the right. Outside on the arc, now brings it back. Passes left to Callaway. Callaway will drive left, right past the screen. Now the elbow. Montez for 3. Thought it was going to go. Rebound is a loose ball on the floor, and we get a foul called on VU. It's on Guess. That's his first personal foul. Gabe Johnson will check back in, replace Shaw for the Blue Knights. Eldridge pushes it in. A little full court pressure by Vincennes. Comes into Johnson. Long, he'll bring the ball across the timeline. Handles the ball pretty well for 6'8". Walters on the weave. Babcock now back to Nash. Kasem Nash works it down against Montez. He'll lead the ball inside to Johnson. Johnson backs it out. Nash will spot for 3. You just cannot let Kasem Nash step up and shoot. It's 19-15 off his second tray. We lead by 4. Callaway brings it back, hesitates, drives inside, reverses shot, no. Rebound taken off by Nash in the lane. Smallest guy out there got the rebound. Brings it across quickly. They can get it within 1 point. So we approach the 12-minute mark. There's a drive left by Walters in the lane, puts it up and can't roll it down. Tipped up and in by Braden Walters. 19-17, Blazer lead is only 2. And that's enough for Todd Franklin. He is upset. Trailblazer scoreboard written by Lou Fuse, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 1270 South Hart Street Road. It's Vincennes 19, OCC 17. Back in 1 minute.
Underwriting for this broadcast is provided by Herman Family Dentistry, a full-service family dental office located at 608 South Quail Run Road in Vincennes. Doctors Eric Herman, Lynn Stein, Karen Shank, John Anderson, and their team provide dental services including veneers, dentures, implants, and more. Appointment information for Herman Family Dentistry is available at 812-882-1572.
Trailblazer basketball on WVUB is underwritten by the Vincennes Laundromat, 1815 North 6th Street. They offer drop-off, pickup, or delivery services in addition to washers and dryers for customer use. The Vincennes Laundromat is open 7 a.m. until last wash at 9 p.m. daily. Their phone number is 812-316-0415.
Olney playing well. They're only 5-20. They're 1-13 since mid-December, but they're taking it to us right now. And again, Kasem Nash is going to have a monster game. We keep letting him shoot. He's tough to defend. This is the fourth time he's played against Vincennes. He's had games of 9, 4, and 12 points. Nash already has 8 points in the game tonight. Williams and Ochugwu, Montez, Javon Guest, and Callaway on the floor for VU. Williams will inbound the ball to the left of the OCC bench. 12:05 to go in the first half. Comes in now to Callaway. Crosses the point. He'll hesitate, drives near the baseline, backs away. Now to Dayton Williams. Williams up top, right side to Ochugwu. Prince, one hands the ball to Callaway. Callaway works past the screen. He'll drive it up. He feeds inside and threw it away. Nice read by Nash on the steal. Nash down court. Pushes the ball ahead to Babcock, then deflected and take it away. Williams has got it. We've got a 2-on-4 transition. Williams fades to the left. Now lobs the ball back out to Callaway. Takes it over the shoulder. Callaway passes left to Williams outside the arc. He'll break to the lane and can't develop the shot. Callaway inside to Guest. Guest will post up. Doubled up down low. Callaway now left comes to Williams. Williams feeds the ball inside. This is Montez. Turns, shoots, no. Ball tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Javon Guest. That was a really good defensive set there by Olney Central. And the Blue Knights have got a chance to grab the lead here. Down by 2 with the ball, 11-12 to go in the first half. This is Braden Walters with the left hand across the timeline. They're letting him bump a little. The defender is Ochugwu. Now then to Babcock, pushes it to high on the point to Johnson. Johnson works his way. They overload the right side for Johnson to work one-on-one. Can't do it. Here's Nash. Nash outside the arc left. He'll turn to the basket inside and tries to force the ball up and gets fouled. He got in there against Ochugwu and Callaway has picked up his first personal foul, fourth foul on VU. This will be a free throw shooting situation for Kasem Nash. Nash is a 93% free throw shooter. Shot's good. And he can tie this game with 10:45 to go in the first half. Callaway will check back in, or Lovemore rather will check back in place of Callaway. Kasem Nash from Pekin, Indiana, and Borden High School. Free throws in the air and it's good. 19-19, not the year, the score. With 10:43 going in the first half. This is Lovemore. He's left to the point. Works against the screen set by Gass, right to Williams. And now then a foul called on Olney. This will be on Nash Harding. He came in on that last dead ball. Harding, a 6'3" freshman from Brisbane, Australia. They've got some cool international players from Belgium, Hawaii, and Australia. I've been to Hawaii and Australia. I've never been to Belgium. And I've never been to Spain either, but that's a song. Across the way, Williams will inbound the ball. But I've been to Oklahoma. Comes into Lovemore. Outside the arc. He'll hesitate, drives into the paint, now backs away. Williams with it. Williams will pull up, can't get the shot. Here's Lovemore. Their defense right now has really got us bogged down. Here's Montez inside to Guess, and we get a foul called on Nash Harding. Their 16th foul, his second. Malinini will replace Guess on the floor for VU. Well, I tell you, 5 of the last 6 games, we've had a lot of trouble just taking charge, getting things done in the first half. It's not a good thing. Comes into Lovemore. He falls down and now saves it. He rolls the ball out to Williams. Williams will fight his way back inside, off the glass, in and out, no good. Batted up by Ochugwu, and off the rebound, there's a foul called on VU on Malinini. His first foul. Caden Miller, Big Country is his nickname, will check back in the game, replacing Gabe Johnson. Now then, Jaden Eldridge will return as well. This is Braden Walters working it against Ochugu, up to and across the timeline. They can take the lead. 10 minutes to go in this first half. Behind his back, down the lane, Walters will get the ball nearly taken away. Comes back out to Miller. Walters got doubled up down there in the low blocks. Out front, there's a drive by Eldridge. Eldridge takes the ball to the baseline, puts it up and scores. And one. The foul is on Lovemore. I think that foul was on the floor. Lovemore gets his second foul. Yeah, that ball was on the floor, so they'll take it out of bounds. So the game's still tied at 19-all. Blue Knights inbound the ball. This is Harding, and taken away by Dayton Williams. We've got a 3-on-1. He'll streak inside, lays it up and scores. Blazers back on top, 21-19. We won this game by 25 in the dungeon, the Blue Knight gym, a month ago. Now then Nash, as he fights his way down court, Ochugu gets picked up, gets called for his first personal foul. So it'll be a bonus situation. Vassar will return. Babcock comes back to the Blue Knights. Harding leaves, and Lovemore will take a seat. And Kasem Nash, an automatic from the free throw line at 93%, is there again. He has 10 points. 2 more, and he'll tie his high against VU in 2 years. Free throw is good by Nash. We've contained him in the games we've played against them the last couple of seasons. He's averaging 14.2 points a game at 6 foot, getting a fair amount of rebounds at 4 per game. Free throw is good again by Nash. 21-all. There's Vassar on the attack across the timeline. Outside the arc on the point. He'll go to the right from the screen, left to Callaway. Callaway guarded by Nash. Through Vassar, right to Williams. Williams, now then back to Callaway. Callaway to Dayton Williams. He'll sight the 3. Got it. Our 5th try of the game, rocketed home by Dayton Williams, his 22nd of the year. 24-21, Vincennes. Going by the 9-minute mark. Nash will run by the screen set by Miller. Takes the ball to the baseline, throws it up against Ochugu. No, not a good shot. Rebound by Williams in transition. He will hesitate, drives left to the baseline. Vassar for 3. Shot no good. Rebound. Fought for and wrested away by Malinini. He'll bring it back on the baseline. Now then to Dayton Williams. Williams back out to Callaway. Callaway at the elbow, fights his way in between 2 defenders. Here's Vassar, sweeps to the lane. One-handed shot no good from the right hand. Rebound by Malinini. Saves him going out of bounds. And was the last touch by Ochugu? It was. He was in, Babcock had a hand up, and he deflected the ball off of Ochugu, and they've got it back. Cedric Shaw returns to the Blue Knight lineup. VU's lead is only 3. Braden Walters, he'll drive left, outside the arc. Feeds the ball through Babcock, right to Eldridge, now then Nash. Nash, one-on-one defended by Callaway. He'll fight his way past the screen to the elbow, backs it out. There's a shot fake by Eldridge. He'll still work it, now throws up a long 3. Shot no good, rebound by Prince. One time down with the drill and gives it up to Callaway, brings it on the point. Across the 10-second line, outside the arc. Backs away, uses the screen to go right to the point. Now then to Williams, he'll break between 2 defenders. We get a foul called before he got to the basket. Foul is called on Braden Walters. Well, they give that foul to Johnson. It's his 3rd personal foul. Media timeout. Trailblazers scoreboard underwritten by Lou Fuse. Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 1270 South Hart Street Road. Vincennes 24, Olney 21. Back in 1 minute.
Support for this broadcast is provided by Jimmy John's at 2361 North 6th Street in Vincennes and 2402 East National Highway in Washington. Jimmy John's offers sandwiches and wraps for dine-in, pickup, and delivery. Their Washington location features a drive-thru. More information is available online and through their app.
Support for this station is provided by the Vincennes University Foundation. At VU, your passion meets our purpose. The foundation assists alumni and friends in turning their love for learning, the arts and sciences, or technology into a legacy that supports student success. Together, we're creating opportunities for the next generation of trailblazers, because once a trailblazer, always a trailblazer.
That's it. We're done back here.
1, 2, 4, 5 all have threes.
1, 2, 4, and 5. We only have 4 threes?
Yep, all have 4 threes.
Okay, I was short a point. That's why I came and asked you that. Still have a glitch in my score sheet. 7:55 to go in the first half of the ball game. And the Blazers lead 24-21. Williams is at the line. 2, 4, 6, 8, 14, 20, 21. I guess that's right. Dayton Williams stands in at the free throw line. Shots in the air, and it's good. His 6th point. Williams hitting 60% on the season from the 15-foot mark. Free throw by Williams is also good. His 7th point, we lead 26-21. Out front. Nash will work it with pressure from Vassar in the big circle. He will turn with the left hand down the lane to the elbow. Now backs it out, handled by Johnson. Pushes it off right side to Eldridge. Comes back on the pass on line right, comes to Babcock. Babcock doubled up. There's a soft pass taken by Johnson. Williams was near on a steal there. There's a drive left by Eldridge. Follow-away shot by Eldridge, got it down. Eldridge with 5. 26-23, lead is 3. To Vassar, Callaway, right to Williams. Williams back out to Jalen. Against the zone, right to Williams. Now then to Prince, inside, puts up a shot and got it. Boy, he was off balance there. Coming down on the contact, the foul is called on Cedric Shaw, his first foul. Prince Ochugwu notches his first basket. Makes it 28-23 VU. Prince had 6 points and 12 rebounds against them earlier this season. And a 53% shooter from the line for a three-point play here. With 7:10 to go in the first half. Free throw by Prince is in the air and it's good. Stretches the VU lead to 29-23. Braden Walters brings it slowly. Prince the defender. Kicks it right side. Eldridge. Eldridge feeds the ball inside. All alone is Johnson with the basket. He got behind the defenders on the baseline and picks up the easy bunny. Vassar out front on the right, defended by Nash, still working the basketball. Wings the ball left to Williams. He'll drive inside, puts the runner up, banks it in, and he's fouled. Well, we're doing a good job attacking the basket. That's Johnson's 3rd personal foul. I think Marty Wallagosa said that was his 3rd foul, but that foul that earlier I thought was on Walters. Big Country, Kate Miller will check in, and Johnson with those 3 fouls will leave for the rest of the first half. This will be Williams at the line for a 3-point play. And it's in and out, no good. Rebound taken by Miller. 31-25. 6.5 to go in the first half. Braden Walters right to Miller, stands with it. Holds the ball off his left hip, now passes it out to Shaw. Dropped it on the floor, picked it up. Left to Walters. Walters will drive the left baseline against Prince. Follow-away shot on return is by Walters, no good. Rebound out of bounds to Vincennes. Miller had stayed his ground there. He would have had an easy pick. But he moved toward the basket, and the ball went by him out of bounds. This is Dre Vassar across the timeline. Outside the arc. Feeds the ball to Callaway. Callaway works it down with the left hand. Now then to Williams. Dayton deep left. Vassar for the 3. Rims off. No. Miller left side rebound. To Walters. Braden quickly up. The left hand. He'll drive left past the point. Now pushes it back to Miller. Swings it quick right to Eldridge. Eldridge lobs the ball into Shaw. Shaw 1-on-1 against Malinini. Backs it out. Here's a deflection in the lane. Picked up, and now we get a foul called on Miller, which stopped what would be a certain basket by VU at the end of the court. Miller gets his second personal foul, sending Williams to the free throw line. 31-25. That's their 7th team foul. Or no, I'm sorry, that's their 10th team foul. Free throw by Dayton Williams is good. He is in double figures now with 10 points. Double figures for the 22nd time this season, 39th time overall in his 2-year Trailblazer career, Dayton Williams. Free throw in the air, and this one's also good. 33-25. Williams will leave. So we have Ochugwu, Malanini, Vassar, Callaway, and Montez on the floor for the Blazers. To my left, ball controlled by the Blue Knights. This is Walters out front. Eldridge mishandles. He'll turn on Callaway, and now then we get an offensive foul pushing off on Jaden Eldridge. That'll be his first foul. Saturday night, war on the Wabash, this time across the river in Illinois at Mount Carmel against the Wabash Valley Warriors. They are idle. Are you guys watching? Here's Vassar on the wing. Now back to the point. Drives 2 steps to the right, gives it up to Montez. Now then Ochugwu. Here's a handoff to Callaway. Right side to Montez. Pushes inside to Malanini. He'll post up. Comes back to Montez. 7 seconds to shoot. Here's Ochugwu for the 3. It rims off deep. Rebound taken by Eldridge. To Walters. Across with the left hand. From the point. Drives right. Spins to the baseline. Takes it inside out. Shaw. Now then to Nash. Nash fights his way inside against Ochugwu. Here's a 3-ball no good by Miller. Put back by Shaw is good off the right side. First basket by Shaw. He had 10 against us earlier. Now then, Vassar. He will take his way into the lane. Now then, Callaway. Slashes same spot. Just inside the mark. Backs it out Ochugwu to Montez. Montez. Off the dribble. Bounce pass comes left to Vassar. To Montez for 3. Too strong to the right side. Rebound by Ochugwu. Ochugwu. Doubled up down the low box. Feeds it back to Callaway. He'll drive up inside. Reverses and scores. 9 by Callaway. 35-27 Vincennes. Quickly down court. Inside. Here's a shot up no good by Eldridge. Rebound by Malanini. Hands the ball to Vassar. He'll work his way through traffic. Behind his back into the lane. Inside out to Callaway. Callaway. Again to Vassar. Reset comes left to Ochugwu. Prince. Callaway right to Vassar. 3-ball in the air. Shot no good. Deep rebound batted into the hands of Ochugwu to back Callaway. Drives it right. Another 3 by Vassar. Yep. It's his second tray of the game. Now with 7 points. 38-27. And we get a timeout called. This should be the media timeout. Well, they call a technical foul, I think, on Grayson Flintner. This will send Vassar to the free throw line. VU leads by 11, 38-27. Free throw by Dre is good. One more free throw. And Grayson Flintner is really upset. Free throw by Vassar's in the air, and this one's good as well. 40-27 Vincennes. Now we get the media timeout. Trailblazer scoreboard, written by Lou Fuse. Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 1270 South Hart Street Road. Vincennes 40. OCC 27. Back in 1 minute.
Funding for Vincennes University basketball on WVUB is provided through support from Lindsay Wealth Management at 2801 North 6th Street in Vincennes. Lindsay Wealth Management offers financial planning and investment services. More information available at lindsaywealth.com or by phone at 812-316-2079.
Support for this broadcast is provided by Ewing Printing Company, where they have served the Vincennes area for 107 years, offering graphic design and full-color printing services. Ewing prints and designs a variety of items, including car and truck wraps. They also offer direct mail advertising.
Well, Grayson Flintner still protesting that technical foul call, and he's talking to one of the officials coming out of this timeout. And I think the technical foul was on him, but I'm not 100% sure. It'll be VU ball. We've gone from a 19-all tie to a 40-27 lead. Now they change direction. It will be Olney basketball. Nash across the way will inbound the ball. We have Vassar and Callaway, Williams, Malinini, and Montez on the floor for VU. And Grayson he's close. He's still protesting that technical foul call. Ball comes into Walters. Walters runs around the screen, backs it off. This is Johnson. Johnson out front. Pushes the ball right to Eldridge. Eldridge runs around the screen. Will take it down the lane, tries to throw up a runner. Ball deflected by Malinini. Vassar is a breakaway. Down inside, now fades to the left as Walters had pressure down into the basket. From Walters to Callaway. Williams to Callaway. Back to Dayton. Again Callaway. Left side to Vassar. Vassar. Again Callaway. To Williams. Inside they go to Malinini, and we get a foul called. It's going to be on Jordan Babcock, and I tell you what, he was muscling up there against Malinini. Both teams are in the bonus. We are in the double bonus with Malinini already 1 for 2 in the game, going to the free throw line. Malinini averaging 8.7 points a game. Free throws in the air, and it's good by Malinini. Blazers on a 22-8 run, leading 41-27. 2:56 to go in the half. One more here for Lorenzo. Mal's free throw is no good. Rebound is batted around, and Malinini came off the free throw line and grabs it off the left side. A reset. Now then to Vassar. 3 in the air. Got it. His third try in the game. Blazers lead 44-27. 14 by Vassar. Here's a long 3 by Nash. Got it. Over Vassar. I don't know how you would defend that. That was from well beyond the NBA range. 44-30. Here's Callaway inside the arc. Jump shot is good. Now then back down quickly. Johnson outside the arc. Hands the ball off to Miller. Miller to Nash. Nash guarded by Vassar. He'll take him to the baseline inside. Throws up the runner and got it. I like this kid. I really do. Here's Vassar. Vassar jump shot from 17. He got it. A shootout right now, 48-32. Out front, Nash was going to go for it again. This time he got covered. Brings it left to the near side. Babcock backs it out. Nash has it. Guarded by Callaway, looking to get the screen to take the shot. He'll bring it up inside the arc. He'll drive under Mala and gets fouled. And got hit pretty good there. And comes down really hard on the floor. And it looks like he face planted going to the floor. And he is up, and he's going to be okay. He may end up with a bloody nose out of this. Let's see. It's going to bring up the media timeout anyway. Coming on the floor, Trailblazer scoreboard underwritten by Lou Fuse, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 1270 South Hart Street Road, Vincennes 48. Olney 32, back in 1 minute.
Underwriting support for this Trailblazer broadcast is provided by El Corral Mexican Restaurant and Bar, located at 630 Kimmel Road in Vincennes and 427 West 11th Street in Bicknell. El Corral offers a menu that includes tacos, fajitas, and quesadillas. El Corral opens daily at 11 a.m. at both locations, with takeout available. The Vincennes phone number is 812-895-9422, and in Bicknell, 812-757-4224.
Support for this broadcast is provided by the Good Samaritan Hospital Foundation, which through the generosity of its donors provides financial assistance for patients, community health projects, technology, and scholarships. The GSH Foundation office is at 328 North 2nd Street, Suite 201. The phone number is 812-885-3192.
That technical foul was on Grayson Flintner. I mean, Grayson's a competitor. I mean, he, at the time, was the 31st on the number 31 in Indiana high school basketball history, a point scored in a career. That was in the early 2000s. Here's a free throw. is good by Jaden Eldridge. It's been eclipsed since. I'm not sure where he stands on the list now, but very competitive individual. Played at Tri-Central, which is located between Kokomo and Tipton. 48-33. Usually it is 15. One more free throw here by Eldridge, and this one is no good. Easy rebound by Javon Guess. To Vassar. We'll spread the wings. Vassar out front, gets the screen from Williams. 2 steps to the right. Now to Dayton. Dayton inside the arc and step. Deep left to Callaway. Callaway back to Vassar. Vassar right side to Montez. Alex. Callaway. Vassar. Pushes the ball to Montez. Jump shot Montez. No good. Rebound Callaway. Fights his way back inside. Stripped away by Braden Walters. Down court. Left deep to the right side. Here's a 3-ball. No good by Nash. Comes back to the left side. Babcock to Walters. Walters out front. Will work the ball down the lane. Inside shot blocked by Montez, but a foul called on Alex. His first. Kasem Nash is now wearing number 31. He had blood on his jersey. Going to the free throw line is Braden Walters. Michael Ephraim's going to check into the game. Free throw is good by Walters, his first free throw of the game. Ephraim replaces Guess. 48-34. Inside a minute to go in the first half of the game. One more free throw here by Braden Walters. He had 10 points against us earlier. Free throw is in the air. This one's also good. Transfer from Marion in Indianapolis. Here's Vassar across the timeline. In between the circles. The defender is Eldridge. He'll take him down inside, lays the ball to the basket, and scores. Vassar with 18 first half points. Quickly down. This is Braden Walters out front. Here's Big Country Miller for 3. Shot no good. Rebound is a loose ball recovered by Callaway. To Vassar on the attack. Feeds the ball left to Callaway. He'll set for 3. Got it. 14 by Callaway. 53-35 VU. Walters back across for the Blue Knights. Slowly in the big circle. Vassar gives him space. Now puts pressure. Boy, a lot of pushing off. Here's Walters, guarded by Vassar, by the screen. Feeds the ball back to Miller, deep to the right side. This is Eldridge, and Eldridge is fouled by Callaway. They turn to the baseline. That's the second foul on Jalen Callaway. 4.3 seconds to go in the first half. Sends Eldridge to the line where he's already 1 for 2 in the game, and he has 6 points. Jaden Eldridge. 6'3" freshman, Mexico, Missouri. (53-4-36). Got the first. Here's the second. It's in the air, and this one's also good. 53-37. Vassar will drive the ball down the lane inside with a layup. Rolled it down at the buzzer. And the Blazers go to the locker room with 55 first half points. VU 55, Olney 37 on the Trailblazers scoreboard, and written by Lou Fuse. Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 1270 South Hart Street Road. Back after we recognize our broadcast underwriting sponsors.
It's halftime. We'll rejoin the WVUB Blazer 91.1 broadcast in just a moment. This exclusive broadcast of Vincennes University basketball is brought to you by underwriting support from
Wolf Construction Company,
Vincennes Water Utilities,
El Corral Mexican Restaurant and Bar,
Good Samaritan Hospital, provider of VU Athletic Training Services,
Lindsay Wealth Management,
Lou Fuse, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram,
First Vincennes Savings Bank,
Robin Montgomery and John Yoakum, FC Tucker Imge,
Herman Family Dentistry,
Walker Hughes Insurance,
Buffalo Wild Wings,
Ewing Printing,
the Vincennes University Alumni Association and Foundation,
Ubilar GMC Cadillac in Vincennes,
Holmes Plumbing,
Byron Bob's Pizza House,
Memory Motorplex,
the Vincennes Laundromat,
Jimmy John's,
German American Bank,
Goodwin Sievers Family Funeral Home,
Cantwell Shortstop and Cantwell Service Center,
Culver's Restaurant,
and the Good Samaritan Hospital Foundation.
Now, back to the WVUB Blazer 91.1 broadcast for halftime stats and comments.
Lady Blazers pick up their 19th win of the season earlier, 66-49. Nat Dixon with 25 points. Jennifer Riesta had 11. Lazary Daniel scored 13 points for the Lady Blazers. They will be back in action on Saturday night at Wabash Valley. That will be a 6 o'clock tip-off. Dan Ravelette with the call on the game starting at 5:45, and I'll be along with the men's game tipping off at 8 o'clock against the Warriors at Mount Carmel. 55-37, Blazers have the lead at halftime by 18 on the Trailblazers scoreboard, underwritten by Lou Fuse. Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 1270 South Hart Street Road. Back with This Week in Trailblazer History, back in 2 minutes on WVUB.
Underwriting for this broadcast is provided by Memring Motorplex, Hart Street, and Highway 41 in Vincennes. Memring sells new Chevrolet and Nissan cars, trucks, and SUVs. Memring also services all makes and models. Memring's inventory of new and used vehicles is available online at memringmotorplex.com or at the dealership. Memring Motorplex is open Monday through Saturday at 1949 Hart Street in Vincennes.
Funding for Vincennes University basketball on WVUB is provided through support from Vincennes Water Utilities at 403 Busserin Street. Vincennes Water Utilities offers various payment options, including paperless billing and 24-hour online access. Office hours are 7:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Friday, and the phone number is 812-882-7877. Support for this broadcast provided by Cantwell Shortstop, 625 Kimmel Road, and Cantwell Service Center, Washington Avenue and St. Clair. Selling Marathon and Sunoco gas and oil products. Both locations are open 24/7 and serve hot lunch items, 11 until 2 daily. Cantwell Shortstop and Cantwell Service Center, serving Vincennes since 1968.
Support for WVUB is provided by Byron Bope's Pizza House, 812 Main in Vincennes. Open 7 days a week and featuring pizza, sandwiches, wings, and a fresh salad bar. Online ordering is available at bopespizza.net.
Support for Trailblazer basketball on WVUB is provided by Goodwin Seavers Family Funeral Home, 524 Broadway. Serving Knox and Daviess counties as a funeral service and cremation provider. Goodwin Seavers Family Funeral Home offers services that will help tell the story of a life, with service options that honor each family's traditions and wishes.
Well, once again, everybody, welcome back. Trailblazers lead here at halftime over the Olney Central Blue Knights by a score of 55-37 in quest of our 26th win of the season. It's time now for This Week in Trailblazer History, underwritten by the Vincennes University Alumni Association and Foundation, located at 3rd and College on the VU campus. Last season, on February 26th, the Blazers won 85-63 at Olney Central. With 4 players in double figures, Mayo Swansea scored 16 points. Brian Akonmu and Kanaz Ochugwu had 14 each, while Michael Cooper scored 10. At that time, it was our 24th win of the season and dropped the Blue Knights record to 2-24 on the year. The Blazers were upset by Kaskaskia in the first round of the region tournament, but earned an at-large bid to the NJCAA Finals, beating Three Rivers, Missouri, 69-61, Indian Hills, Iowa, 85-71, before a 75-67 quarterfinal loss to Panola, Texas, finished the season at 28-5. Akonmu and Cooper now playing at Wagner University in New York. Swansea plays at Highland, Illinois, JUCO, and Ochugwu moved on to another JUCO, Blinn College in Texas. This Week in Trailblazer History, underwritten by the Vincennes University Alumni Association and Foundation, located at 3rd and College on the VU campus. Trailblazer scoreboard, underwritten by Lou Fuse, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 1270 South Hart Street Road. Blazers lead 55-37, back in 2 minutes.
Underwriting support for this broadcast is provided by Holmes Plumbing Supply, 1690 Hart Street in Vincennes. They do complete bathroom remodeling projects and feature Lennox systems and Bradford white water heaters. They also do sewer line installation. Their phone number is 812-882-1865.
Support for this broadcast is provided by Culver's Restaurant, 7 Executive Boulevard in Vincennes. Culver's menu features home-style meals, hand-battered codfish sandwiches, soups, and salads. Culver's is open 10:30 a.m. until 10:30 p.m. daily.
Funding for this broadcast is provided by Wolf Construction Company, 2724 Washington Avenue. They offer new residential and commercial construction plus renovation services. Wolf's current projects include work at the Red Skelton Museum and Godare Hall on the VU campus, Good Samaritan Hospital, and Lincoln High School. The phone number for Wolf Construction Company is 812-882-2260.
Support for this broadcast is provided by First Vincennes Savings Bank with inside banking locations at 615 Kimmel Road and 2612 North 6th Street, plus ATM services at 3rd and Vigo, Kimmel Road, and ITM service in Monroe City. More information is available at frsb.net and by phone at 812-885-9018. Member FDIC.
Support for this broadcast is provided by Robin Montgomery and John Yoakum, FC Tucker MG. They represent residential and commercial listings and sales in Southern Indiana and Southern Illinois. The FC Tucker MG office is at 2801 North 6th Street, Suite B. The phone numbers are 812-881-7509 for Robin Montgomery and 812-887-8669 for John Yoakum.
Checking the scoring in the first half, Nash Harding played off the bench, did not score, has 2 fouls. Gabe Johnson held to just a single first half basket, and he's wearing 3 fouls at halftime in this game. Braden Walters, 2 field goals, 2 for 2 from the line, and 6 points, 2 fouls. Jordan Babcock did not score, picked up a foul. Jaden Eldridge has a 2 and a 3, 3 for 4 from the line, 2 fouls and 8 points. Mason Nash, 17 first half points. He had 5 field goals, 3 long-range bombs, 4 for 4 from the free throw line, no fouls again, 17. Kate Miller off the bench with a basket, 1 personal foul, and Cedric Shaw, also in reserve, 1 basket, 1 foul, and 2 points. They were 9 out of 10 from the free throw line in the first 20 minutes of the game. For Vincennes, Elijah Lovemore, 2 baskets, 1 was a tray, 5 points, 2 fouls. Dre Vassar, game's individual high scorer, with a 20-point first half effort. 7 field goals, including 3 trays, 3 for 4 from the line, 1 personal foul. Jalen Calloway, 4 field goals from 2-point range. He has 2 trays, 6 total, and 14 points, 2 personal fouls. Dayton Williams is in double figures as well. He has 3 field goals, including a tray, 4 for 5 from the free throw line, no personal fouls, 11 points. Alex Montez played, did not score. Prince Ochugwu had a 3-point play, 1 personal foul. And Michael Ephraim played, did not score. Lorenzo Malanini, 2 for 4 from the foul line, and scored 2 points, 2 personal fouls. Trailblazers lead 55-37 on the Trailblazers scoreboard, and written by Lou Fuse, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. More stats, more to come after this 1-minute timeout on WVUB.
Support for this broadcast is provided by Walker Hughes Insurance, formerly United Insurance Services, 509 Main Street, representing many insurance carriers, including Auto Owners Insurance for home, auto, farm, and business needs. They can be reached at 882-3560. More information about auto owners is online at walkerhughes.com. Support for WVUB is provided by Good Samaritan. Heart disease is common, but many risks are preventable. Good Samaritan has a heart risk health assessment you can take at gshvin.org/HRA. It's quick, confidential, and gives you insight into your heart health. That's gshvin.org/HRA.
Once again, welcome back. Let's take a look at the box score in the first half. Only 12 out of 27 for 44%, including 4 out of 11 from beyond the arc. They committed 8 turnovers the first half of the game and had 14 rebounds. For Vincennes, a nifty 19 out of 34 for 19 out of 34 for 56%. 7 out of 17, 41% from beyond the arc. We had only 3 first half miscues and had 18 rebounds in the first half of the game. Blazers' biggest lead is the halftime score of 55-37. There were 2 ties in the first half of the game. I think the last at 19 all before we sped away to take command here, at least at the break, by 18 points. 55-37 VU on the Trailblazers scoreboard and written by Lou Fuse, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 1270 South Hart Street Road. I'm Dave Hunter. I'll be back after this 1-minute timeout on WVUB.
Broadcast support is provided by Buffalo Wild Wings, located at 2407 North 6th Street in Vincennes, where every day is game day. Buffalo Wild Wings has TVs available for viewing a variety of sports and games, along with their shareable menu items. Buffalo Wild Wings is open daily.
This Trailblazer broadcast is supported by Ular Cadillac GMC, Kimmel Road in Vincennes. They sell new and used Cadillac and GMC vehicles, plus other makes and models, and also have an automotive service department. More information is available at ularvincennes.com. Ular, where customers send their friends since 1929.
This broadcast is underwritten by German American Bank, a financial company offering banking, insurance, and wealth management services to individuals, families, and businesses. German American Bank serves customers in Indiana and Kentucky. More information about services and locations available at GermanAmerican.com.
Once again, welcome back in my final season. I cannot thank enough the staff at WVUB for putting up with me since 1994 as a member of the broadcast team here at VU, and from Kevin Watson to Phil Smith to Max Seed to Jack Haynes and Jack Eads, all management individuals at WVUB have allowed me to construct the games, produce the games, present the games the way I wanted to do it. And that included being responsible for all of the underwriting sponsors, and I can't thank them enough for their participation over the last 32 years here at VU. We've had some that have been here for the entire time. Others come and go, but it's great to have that kind of support in the community as I broadcast my next to the last game in this PE complex after more than 700 games in this building. That's a lot of hours. That's a lot of pushing wires, pulling wires, breaking wires, dropping headphones. It all goes with the territory. This game tonight is important. If we win, we will be 12-2 in region play. Logan is hosting Kaskaskia tonight at Southeastern Illinois in Harrisburg. If they win, they tie us at 12-2. The tiebreaker right now is a coin flip because we split with them. If Kaskaskia beats Logan, it'll still be a tie. If Logan beats Kaskaskia, Logan has the edge on us for the number one seed in the region tournament. If we're the one seed, we'll play the first game on Monday, March the 9th. If we're the 2 seed, we'll play game number 3 at Heren Lake. And those game times, I believe, are 12-2, 6 and 8 Illinois time. And that will also be daylight saving time as well. Other games tonight: Lincoln Trail playing at Southwest Illinois, Shawnee at Lakeland. And as I mentioned earlier, Wabash Valley is idle. So that Kaskaskia-Logan game is a huge game. Also big for Kaskaskia as well, now 6th in the region standings. Right now, Olney Central and Lakeland stand to be involved in that March 7th play-in game to the quarterfinals. It'll be at the side of the higher seed, which is, if it stays the way it is going to be at Lakeland. So here we go to start the second half. Let's take care of business in this final 20 minutes, which Franklin will not be happy if we get outscored in the second half of this game. Olney will attack the basket at my left in the first half, or I'm sorry, will attack the basket at my right in the second half as VU gets the inbounds play to start the final 20 minutes of the game. Lovemore and Vassar, Williams, Malinini, and Callaway for Vincennes. VU basketball. Out front, this is Vassar, now then to Williams. He'll drive to the left side, comes to Vassar. Vassar pushes the ball back out higher as a drive right by Walters to Lovemore for 3. He got it. Elijah Lovemore buries his second tray. This is Walters. Walters outside the arc. He takes the ball to the baseline, and now then we get a stepped out of bounds. Ball back to Vincennes. I miscalled a play in the first half when I identified Kasem Nash as wearing number 31. That was Landon Sanders, who came in for a brief period of time there. Here's a drive by Callaway to the baseline, tried to feed the ball to Malinini, and off the foot of one of the Blue Knights and out of bounds to VU. I thought Nash, who got shaken up in an earlier play, had switched jersey maybe due to blood, but that I had Landon Sanders as 32 on my sheet. He's wearing 31. Comes into Vassar. Vassar crosses the lane, passes the ball to Callaway, backs away. Here's Williams for three. It's going to be off the mark to the left side. Chased down for the reset by Lovemore. Lovemore will spin with his back to the basket. Now backs to Callaway. To Vassar. Three ball by Vassar. Too strong to the left. Tipped by Williams. Into the hands of Gabe Johnson. 1 minute into the second half. Now then Babcock. Guarded by Lovemore. At the left elbow. He'll feed the ball inside of the give and go to Johnson. Missed it. Easy rebound by Mala to Williams. Back across the timeline. He'll slash to the left side. Scoops it up off the basket. No. Rebound by Mallon. Deflected away and stolen by Walters. Walters 2-on-2. Passes the ball left. Here's Eldridge. Jump shot no good. Rebound by Callaway. Callaway behind the crowd across the timeline. Pushes it right side to Lovemore. Elijah will drive into the lane. Backs it out. Callaway with the return. Across the point. Down with the dribble. Pushes it left to Williams. Williams leaner inside. And ball's deflected away by Walters. To Johnson. And Walters has it back. Again to Gabe Johnson. Johnson. He'll pull up from 18. Shot no good. Rebound by Callaway. Here's Dre on the drive. Straight down the court. Fades to the right. Inside. Leaner to the basket. Puts it up and scores. Vassar with 22. 60-37. Vincennes by 23 points. This is Nash in control. There's a deflection. Steal. Williams run to the basket. Slams it home. And timeout called by Grayson Flitner. 17:38 to play in the game. Trailblazers scoreboard underwritten by Blue Fuse, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 1270. South Hart Street Road, Vincennes 62, Olney 37. Back in 1 minute.
Underwriting for this broadcast is provided by Herman Family Dentistry, a full-service family dental office located at 608 South Quail Run Road in Vincennes. Doctors Eric Herman, Lynn Stein, Karen Shank, John Anderson, and their team provide dental services including veneers, dentures, implants, and more. Appointment information for Herman Family Dentistry is available at 812-882-1572.
Trailblazer basketball on WVUB is underwritten by the Vincennes Laundromat, 1815 North 6th Street. They offer drop-off, pickup, or delivery services in addition to washers and dryers for customer use. The Vincennes Laundromat is open 7 a.m. until last wash at 9 p.m. daily. Their phone number is 812-316-0415.
Well, one thing I've been extremely fortunate in my Trailblazer broadcasting career is to work with some great coaches. Currently with Coach Todd Franklin and assistant Brian Davis, along with David Ragland and Everett Sullivan, and of course Dan Sparks, Jason Holmes, and Mike Ray. I mean, broadcasting the games is a pleasure, but the enjoyment I've had to being able to associate with those great coaches. Here's a fall down by Eldridge and a held ball with Vassar, but Olney will get the ball back. I enjoy doing the interviews and the interaction with the coaches as much as I do the play-by-play. I've had the fortune of interviewing over 100 coaches in various halls of fame over the last 44 years. That's 54 total broadcasting, and it's been a great ride. It'll be out of bounds to Olney. Now the officials are going to talk about this a little bit and see what happens. We lead by 25 with 17 and a half minutes to play in the game. I think it's moisture on the floor from that scramble there where Nash fell down. They're going to bring the Swiffer guy out and mop it up. Maybe next year they'll let me do the mop-up crew. Ball comes into the half court to Johnson. He'll break by Mala against Williams. Skip move inside and jams it home. Gabe Johnson with the Euro step for his fourth point. 62-39. Guest will check into the lineup for VU. This is Vassar up on the point. Here's a feed inside to Mala. Mala down once, turns, puts it up, score. No! Down and wouldn't stay. Rebound deflected loose and finally controlled by Braden Walters. Nash Harding checked into the game on that dead ball. He'll run right as Walters drives with the ball to the right side. Here's a three ball by Johnson, no good. Rebound on the lane by Williams. Breaks through the traffic, now the Vassar on the left sideline. Outside the arc, guarded by Nash. He'll look for a path to the basket. There's a lob inside to Mala. Mala will go up strong. This one, no, it won't go down either. Rebound is a loose ball and recovered. No, a foul called on the Blue Knights. It's on Kasem Nash. That's only his first foul. This kid deserves a look from a good four-year school for next year. I just like his grit and his style. From Tiny Borden, Indiana. Some of you listening don't even know where that is. It's over by New Albany. Here's a lob into Vassar. Vassar mishandles the dribble, has to race over and pick it up. Can't dribble, now gets rid of the ball to the guest, gets it right back. Here's Dre. He'll work his way through two defenders. Inside against Shaw, inside out to Callaway. Three ball in the air by Callaway is good. His third three, that's our ninth of the game. Here's a long lead pass down to Johnson inside, lays it up and scores. We've got to get back in transition. I know we lead by 24, but you got to recover, keep the other team from scoring. This is Vassar. Vassar works his way past the elbow, a step inside, runs back to the left, now then to Williams. Deep left, another three by Callaway is good. 4 trays by Callaway, 68-41. There's Walters. One hands the ball to Nash. Nash will take Callaway under the elbow, works the ball to the baseline. He'll fight his way inside. Shots blocked down by Williams, taken by Johnson back inside against Williams and scores, and a foul on Dayton Williams. So Johnson heating up. Dayton Williams gets his first foul of the game. Now we get the under 16 media timeout. Timeout on the floor. Trailblazers scoreboard written by Lou Fuse. Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 1270 South Hart Street Road. Vincent 68, Olney 43, back in 1 minute.
Support for this broadcast is provided by Jimmy John's at 2361 North 6th Street in Vincennes and 2402 East National Highway in Washington. Jimmy John's offers sandwiches and wraps for dine-in, pickup, and delivery. They also have catering services available. More information is available online and through their app.
Support for this station is provided by the Vincennes University Alumni Association, presenting the Alumni Community Series of performances and connecting generations of trailblazers. Find us on Facebook. Stay connected, share your trailblazer pride, and learn how your passion can create a lasting impact. Because once a trailblazer, always a trailblazer.
5 of the top 10 teams are playing tonight. Number 5, 6, 7, and 8. And Vincennes, number 10. Tallahassee State, ranked number 6, is playing at number 7, Chipola. Hoping tonight maybe the Trinity Valley can be upset by Tyler. Trinity Valley is ranked number 5, 22-4. Tyler is 19-8. And then Northwest Florida State is playing tonight at Gulf Coast State, which is ranked number 12. And hope for an upset there. We need help to get back in the top, inside the top 10. Here's Johnson at the free throw line. Shots in the air, and this one's no good. That was for a three-point play and an easy rebound by Williams off the left side. Across the half court comes to Callaway. Callaway takes the ball to the right side. Now then to Lovemore. Off the foot of Williams, picked up by Elijah. Here's Vassar, drive up inside, turns his back to the basket and gets fouled. Coming down, the foul is called on Johnson. That's 4 fouls on Gabe Johnson. He missed that free throw earlier, coming off of a chance at a three-point play, coming out of the timeout. Williams got the rebound and went it down court with it. Vassar, hands on hips, will stride to the line. 3 out of 4 there tonight, has 22 points in the ball game tonight. Vassar's free throw is good. Boy, look, he's from Louisville. A lot of good players in Louisville. Look at JUCO rosters. Louisville's a hotbed of talent. 69-43. We've had players from Louisville, players from Chicago. Free throw by Vassar's in the air. He got them both. Only one Hoosier on the VU roster this year, and that's Javon Guess. Braden Walters will work it against Callaway. Gets a step on Callaway down the lane. Lost the handle of the ball right into the hands of Williams. Here's a fast break 3-on-3 inside Dayton to the glass. Puts it up, can't roll it down. Tipped by Callaway. I don't think that was a tip-up. He pushed the ball to Lovemore inside Vassar. Now then Callaway for 3. Shot no good. Rebound is last touched by Jaden Eldridge, and it'll be VU basketball with 15 minutes to go in the game. Elijah will inbound the ball, left baseline. Bounces the ball into Williams. Here's Dayton outside the arc. He'll rotate to the lane. Now then to Vassar for three. Got it. Vassar, his fourth tray, rivaling Callaway. And we lead by 30, 73-43. Here's Kasem Nash. Nash wanted to, but he couldn't hit the shot. Long three ball is an air ball by Babcock. And saved from going out of bounds by Shaw. Vassar's got it. Here he goes across the timeline. Drifts to the right from the point. Now then to Lovemore. Elijah fights his way down the lane. Spins inside, no, but he will get a traveling call, I believe, on Lovemore. He'll be out of bounds to the Blue Knights. Michael Ephraim will check in, and Prince Ojukwu will play. Lovemore and Guest will go to the bench. This is Braden Walters in the backcourt. The defender's Prince. Walters will drive past the screen by Shaw, and the ball's deflected by Ojukwu. Vassar's got it. He'll bring him back up across the timeline outside the arc. He will spot for another three. Got it! Vassar with 5 threes. And we lead 76-43. Here's Kasem Nash. Nash will shoot over the screen from Shaw. His three-point shot's no good. Ball batted off the glass, deflected from Ojukwu to Ephraim. Now it comes off to Vassar. Across the timeline, guarded by Eldridge out front. Vassar outside the arc. Now then to Prince. Prince left to Callaway. Callaway takes the ball back to the point. To Williams, to Dre Vassar. Vassar another three. Got it! Vassar with 6 trays. His last game here, he had 9. 79-43. Here's Braden Walters down the lane a step. Pushes the ball right side. Here is Jordan Babcock. Brings the ball back the lane. Follow-away shot blocked by Williams. In the hands of Ephraim, and that last touch by Ephraim, as he had pressure there from Kasem Nash. It'll be out of bounds to Olney Central. 79-43. Inbounding the ball, Nash pushes it in to Eldridge. Eldridge down with the dribble, guarded by Callaway. Here's a lead pass into Shaw. He'll post up against Ephraim. He'll turn, hook the ball up, shot no good. Rebound Shaw back up and in. 2 big men down there. Shaw's got the weight advantage over Michael Ephraim. This is Vassar off the left wing. He'll rotate back the lane, feeds the ball right side to Callaway. Callaway back to Vassar. And an Ocean. He fakes, drives inside, lays it up, and can't roll it down. Rebound is a loose ball recovered by Nash. Nash pushes the ball right side. 3 ball in the air is no good by Babcock. Rebound by Callaway. I love this game. I mean, it's like street game. I mean, it's fast. It's furious. This is Callaway outside the arc. At the point. Wings the ball left side to Williams. Here's Dayton for the tray. Shot no good. Rebound taken by Vassar. Vassar for the tray. Got it! Vassar with 7 trays. 82-45. I had a former college coach call me today and ask, what about this Vassar kid from Vincennes? Can he play? There's a drive left by Nash. Feeds the ball outside to Eldridge. Shot by Eldridge, no good. Rebound taken down by Ojukwu. I said, well, he had 9 threes 2 games ago. This is Vassar up top. He's feeling it again. Shot no good. Rebound. Deflected and falling down, recovered by Ojukwu. Pushes the ball to Vassar. 82-45. Here Vassar for 3. Shot no good. So he's lost the touch there for a little bit. Nash with the rebound, trails the crowd up court. I think Lovemore's going to come in. Lovemore most likely will replace Vassar. Right side. This is Babcock inside to Shaw. He'll post up against Ephraim and a reach around foul called on Michael Ephraim. His first personal foul. And we get the under 12 media timeout. Time on the floor. Trailblazers scoreboard written by Lou Fuse. Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. 1270 South Hart Street Road. Vincennes 82. Olney 45. Back in 1 minute.
Funding for Vincennes University basketball on WVUB is provided through support from Lindsay Wealth Management at 2801 North 6th Street in Vincennes. Lindsay Wealth Management offers financial planning and investment services. More information available at lindsaywealth.com or by phone at 812-316-2079.
Support for this broadcast is provided by Ewing Printing Company, where they have served the Vincennes area for 107 years, offering graphic design and full-color printing services. Ewing prints and designs brochures, signs, and banners. The phone number for Ewing Printing is 812-882-2415.
Dre Vassar has surpassed his 30-point game 2 games ago with 36 so far tonight. On the strength of 7 trays, Vassar has 80 3-point baskets on the season. Came in averaging 16.8. This will push him over the 17-point per game mark with his total tonight. He is out there out of the game, but currently on the bench. We have Lovemore along with Montez, Ochugwu, Callaway, and Guess for VU. Blue Knights will control the basketball. Here's Braden Walters inbound the ball. He will hesitate, lobs it in deep, controlled by Babcock. Into the hands of Nash. Nash defended by Callaway. Works the dribble down. He will drive Callaway to the left of the point. Here's a sweep around by Harding. Harding comes back left. This is Nash. And a foul on Ochugwu. Second foul on Prince. With 11:21 to go in the game. It'll be out of bounds to the Blue Knights. Braden Walters pushes the ball into Nash, gets under Lovemore, inside, puts it up and scores. Now that's Nash's first basket of the second half. He's got 19. Flavio Jean will check in. It's been a while since he's played on the next dead ball. This is Montez at the point, whips the ball off to Callaway. Deep left comes to Lovemore. Back to Callaway. Callaway, left elbow jump shot, no good. Rebound taken down by Lovemore. And a reach-in foul is going to be called on Caden Miller, I believe. 2-2, that's correct. Be his second foul. And Flavio Jean will play in this basketball game, a 6'1 freshman from Brooklyn Collegiate in Manhattan, New York. Out front, this is Callaway. Callaway back to Flavio. Works the ball on the right side. He'll put his head down, drives under the basket, and stepped out of bounds. He's going to claim he was pushed, but Gabe Johnson will return to the game. He's playing with 4 fouls. He's Olney's leading scorer at 14-4 a game. He's been held to 8 points in this game. 82-47. Nash, guarded by Flavio at the point. Swings the ball off to Miller. Miller sets the screen as Nash will drive right. Leaner inside, throws it up, and scores. Nash with 21. Flavio attacks back down court on the right side with the dribble. Tries to get under Harding, mishandles the ball. Recovers, pushes it back out to Ochugwu. Now then to Callaway. Again back to Flavio. Montez inside to Guess. At the baseline, inside out. 10 to shoot. This is Callaway. He'll drive left into Prince. Turn around, hooks it up. Shot no good. Rebound by Miller. 10 minutes to go in the game. Braden Walters lopes down the left side. Hands the ball off to Johnson. All alone for 3. Got it. Gabe Johnson gets his first tray of this basketball game. That's his 12th of the year. 82-52. Jean across the point. Looking for the screen. Gets it. Now it comes back to Prince. Here's a handoff to Callaway. Callaway outside the arc. Now then to Montez. Callaway shot fake. Rises up inside. Reverses. Puts a shot up. Can't roll it down, but he gets fouled. 2 free throws here coming for Jalen Callaway. This foul is on Caden Miller. That'll be his third. We'll send Callaway to the free throw line for the first time in the basketball game. Jalen, 72% shooter from the free throw line on the season. 30-point Blazer lead with 9:27 still to play. Free throw is good by Callaway. Vassar returns, Williams returns, Flavio goes to the bench, and Prince will lead. One more free throw here by Jalen Calloway. He had 15 in the game at Olney Central, 12 last Saturday at Kaskaskia. That game was a nightmare. Free throw was good by Calloway. I thought it'd wake up and find out it was a dream. It was not when I watched the game again on Sunday. 84-52. Blazer lead is 32. And here's a screen set by Gabe Johnson. Johnson knows he has just fouled out of the game. Gabe Johnson will foul out of this ball game with 11 points. He had one tray among 5 field goals and missed his only 3-point opportunity from the free throw line earlier in this half. Jaden Eldridge returns for the Blue Knights. 84-52. Ball comes in to Vassar. Across the timeline. Sweeps to the right of the point. Now then comes to Williams. Dayton will drive down inside, puts it up off the glass. No, and he gets fouled by Jaden Eldridge. That'll be the 3rd foul. And I think weariness settling in on the Blue Knights. With Williams going to the line where he's 4 for 5. Those were in the first half. Has 13 points in the game tonight. 11 of those came in the first half. Free throw by Dayton is good. Saturday night at Wabash Valley, 8 o'clock tip. Women's game at 6, 5:45 the broadcast time. Dan Ravalette. I'll follow with the men's call. The next Tuesday, final regular season game for both Trailblazer teams here against Swick, 5 and 7. Free throw by Williams is no good. Rebound taken down by Walters. Blue Knights on the attack. Braden, guarded by Montez, gets it across in the half court. With the dribble with the left hand away from the defender. Comes back out to Harding. Now then to Nash from the point. Pushes it right. Controlled by Eldridge. He'll drive up inside. Lean under the basket. Shot no and a foul on VU. This will be on Javon. His 2nd personal foul. Sending Eldridge to the free throw line. Early lead by Kaskaskia over Logan at Southeastern. Free throw is good by Eldridge. 15-7. Not to take anything away from Kaskaskia. They played last Saturday. They played an outstanding game. First game in their new gym. Eldridge connects again. 85-54. Down to Jelani Johnson. Just came in the game. Jelani's got it. He'll side for the tray. Short, left side, right off the rim, inside, off to Williams. He'll put the shot up and no, and he's fouled. And now we become a foul fest. That's Eldridge's 4th foul. Jelani Johnson, the sophomore transfer from Chicago, from Malcolm X College. Free throw is no good by Williams. Jelani's had a tough time. Transition from Malcolm X to Vincennes has been tough for him. He's averaging just under 3 points a game, and he averaged 14 last year for MX. Free throw is no good by Williams. Rebound by Montez. Now then to Vassar, over on the right wing. They'll bring it outside the arc. Ball deflected. Vassar comes back. Pushes it off to Montez. Now then to Jelani. And he telegraphs that pass into the hands of Braden Walters, and the save by Jaden Eldridge. Now then Harding. Harding will drive the baseline under the basket, inside out. Here's Nash for 3. Got it. Keesum Nash picks up his 24th point, 85-57. Vassar rotates left of the arc. Here's a mid-range jump shot blocked, but a foul called on Nash. That's his 2nd foul. This will put Vassar at the line, and we're at the 8-minute mark to play in the game, and looking at an 85-57 Blazer lead on the Trailblazer scoreboard, written by Lou Fuse. Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 1270 South Hart Street Road. Guess what? I'll be back in 1 minute.
Underwriting support for this Trailblazer broadcast is provided by El Corral Mexican Restaurant and Bar, located at 630 Kimmel Road in Vincennes and 427 West 11th Street in Bicknell. El Corral opens daily at 11 a.m. and offers a menu of luncheon and evening Mexican cuisine with takeout available. The Vincennes phone number is 812-895-9422 and in Bicknell, 812-757-4224 for El Corral Mexican Restaurant and Bar.
Support for this broadcast is provided by the Good Samaritan Hospital Foundation, which through the generosity of its donors provides financial assistance for patients, emerging needs, medical equipment, and scholarships. The GSH Foundation office is at 328 North 2nd Street, Suite 201. The phone number is 812-885-3192.
Blazers sweeping into their 26th win of the year, leading by 28 points with 8 minutes to go in the ballgame. We led by 18 at halftime. Vassar will stand in at the free throw line. Gray with 36 points in the game. An individual season high for any Trailblazer player so far this season. Galloway had 30 in the game against Lakeland a week ago, and Vassar had 30 as well, including 9 trays. He's got 7 in the game tonight. Free throw by Vassar's in the air, and it's good. 86-57. He may be headed to a 40-point game. At the line is in the air, and this one's also good. 38 by Vassar. We need 87-57. Just inside 8 to go. Kasem Nash. He'll go 1-on-1 against Vassar across the timeline. Nash with the dribble. Will run around the screen set by Shaw. Comes back to Shaw, back to Nash. Nash looking to develop the shot, works his way into the lane. Ball's deflected. There's a reach-in foul called. This will be on Vassar. His second personal foul. Across the way. Nash will inbound the ball. He lobs it in to Walters, whips the ball off. Here's a 3 ball by Elderidge, and he got it right at the point. Second tray by Jaden Elderidge with 13 in the game, 87-60. Vassar drives it to the left, now back outside of the arc, spins back to the right, down the lane, deep right to Montez. Montez fights his way into the lane and gets bumped and fouled. Call this one on Walters. That's his third foul. So Olney's got some guys that may have a tough time finishing the game. They've got Eldridge with 4, 3 now by Walters, 3 also by Caden Miller, who currently is not in the game. Montez, who has not scored, stands in. From 15 feet away, shot's no good. Rebound is taken down by Shaw. Walters from the half court to the left corner, inside to Shaw. Shaw will get fouled. This is on Elijah Lovemore, his third foul. Vassar, Lovemore, and Guess and Montez and Williams make up the Blazer lineup with 7:11 to go in the game. Here's Braden Walters. Comes into Nash. Nash out front to Harding. Harding works it on the wing. Gets under Montez. Here's a steal by Montez. He will break to the basket inside, goes up and dunks it. First basket of the game by Montez makes it 89-60. Inside 7 to go. Back quickly is Nash. Nash will drive across the lane. Under Williams, backs it out. And I'm sorry, that was Eldridge. Nash has got it now. He'll back away. Nash will run around the screen. Here's a fall-away 3, an air ball, and save for Walters to Williams to Vassar inside, lays it up and scores, and he's got 40. Olney back down court. Eldridge, Harding. Now then pass comes right. This is Braden Walters. Defended by Lovemore. He'll take it by the screen. Off the lane to the right, inside to Shaw. Shaw will turn, shoot, and got it down on the hook. 91-62. Still 6 minutes to go in the game. Here's Vassar across the timeline. He'll pull for 3. Left it short off the right side. Rebound taken down by Braden Walters. Walters will drive it up against Guess all the way to the baseline. Now brings it back outside, deflected by Vassar. He's runs out of bounds. He couldn't get a grip on the ball. He's replaced by Callaway, and we may have seen the last of Vassar in the game. Jordan Babcock checks back into the Olney lineup. With Nash out of bounds, inbound the ball. Nash to Nash. Nash, Harding with the dribble across the timeline. Outside the arc. There's a lob left. Inside to Babcock. Now then there's a long three, no good by Eldridge, taken down by Williams in transition. Ahead to Montez, inside, went for the dunk. Misses off the front of the rim, comes down hard on his hip there. He gets fouled. He'll shoot 2 free throws. They're going to talk about this. Was this a flagrant foul? With 5:30 to go in the game. No, just a regular foul. Shaw picks up his second foul, sending Montez to the line. He missed a free throw earlier in this half. 91-62 VU. Alex Montez. The free throw's in the air, and this one is no good. First Trailblazer from Puerto Rico. At the line for one more. And Lorenzo Malanini, our first Italian player. Free throws in the air, and this one's no good. He missed them both. Free throw is fought for with Harding and Lovemore. Last touch by Lovemore and out of bounds. Blue Knight basketball, 5:27 to play in the game. Across the way, Babcock inbound the ball to Nash Harding. He'll bring it on the point against Lovemore, backing up across the timeline. Harding runs around the screen set by Shaw and lobs the ball into Shaw under the basket. Too far into the basket. Now he turns back inside and gets fouled. Wow, we've had a plethora of fouls here late in the game. Ephraim draws the foul. It's his second personal foul. Will send Cedric Shaw to the line for the first time in the game. Shaw is a 48% free throw shooter. Again, a freshman from Luxembourg, Belgium. Shots in the air, and this is good by Shaw. Only has players from all points of the compass. Australia, Hawaii, and Belgium. Second shot by Shaw is in the air, and this one's in and out, no good. Easy rebound by Ephraim. 91-63, just over 5 to go. Here's Callaway out front. Brings it down the lane to the left side. There's a dish inside to Ephraim for the dunk. His first 2 points, 93-63. Blazers closing in on the 100-point mark. Nash dumps it out to Eldridge. He'll try to fight his way across the point. Now pushes the ball short to Harding. Harding guarded by Callaway. Runs around the screen set by Shaw. They drive inside to the basket and over the backboard and out of bounds. Here's Williams, dumps it into Callaway. Callaway up across the 10-second line. Up top, pulls up for an 18-foot jump shot, left it short. Ball deflected, taken by Elijah Lovemore inside to Williams. He'll miss point blank left side. Back up, shot blocked by Shaw. Montez with the rebound, and then a foul called. Foul is called on Shaw. That's his third foul. Rizzo Chugwu will check into the B lineup. At the free throw line is Montez. Shots in the air, and this one is good. He's now 1 for 4. Rizzo Chugwu will check in. Coach Franklin has used everybody available tonight in the game. Jay Thomas, still nursing an injury, is not dressed out. Here's Montez at the line for his second free throw. It's in the air, and this one is no good. Chasing down the rebound is Ochugwu. He'll bring it back to the point, hands it off to Callaway. Callaway up top. He'll drive it down the lane inside, reverses and dunks it. Callaway with 24. 96-63 Vincennes. Now then, Kasem Nash to Babcock, back to Nash. Nash will take Ochugwu to the baseline. Wings it back out to the point. Here's a drive Inside by Babcock, puts shot up, no. Rebound taken down by Montez. That might have been blocked by Ephraim. Callaway outside the arc. Works it down with the dribble. Now then to Prince. Ochugwu outside the arc. Wings the ball right side to Montez to Lovemore. Here's Elijah. Back to Montez. Lays it inside. This is Ephraim. Ephraim turnaround jump hook is good. Reluctant. Hit the back and the rim, front of the rim, and dropped in. 98-63. And those kids across the way, they're rooting for the 100 points here. This is Kasem Nash. He'll run left outside the point. The Shaw. Shaw has it deflected. Here's Lovemore in the breakaway for the Century. Inside, lays it up and scores. 100-63 VU. 3:03 to play in the game. Kasem Nash. Slowly across, guarded by Prince. We're working around to the right side. Now down the point inside to Shaw, lays it up and scores. Shaw set that screen on the pick and roll. 100-65. Callaway works it across the point. He'll drive it right. Montez backs the ball out. This is Ochugwu. He'll drive up inside out. Callaway for three. Good. 5 trays by Callaway. 103-65. Callaway with 27. Kasem Nash. And timeout called by Olney Central. Trailblazer scoreboard is written by Lou Fuse. Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 1270 South Hart Street Road. VU 103, Olney 65. Back in 1 minute.
Underwriting for this broadcast is provided by Memring Motorplex, Hart Street, and Highway 41 in Vincennes. Memring sells new Chevrolet and Nissan cars, trucks, and SUVs. Memring also services all makes and models. Memring's inventory of new and used vehicles is available online at memringmotorplex.com or at the dealership. Memring Motorplex is open Monday through Saturday at 1949 Hart Street in Vincennes.
Funding for Vincennes University basketball on WVUB is provided through support from Vincennes Water Utilities at 403 Busserin Street. Vincennes Water Utilities offers various payment options, including paperless billing and 24-hour online access. Office hours are 7:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Friday, and the phone number is 812-882-7877.
A couple of years ago, we beat Olney by 44 in a game here, 102-58. Similar, I guess, in tonight's outcome. There's still 2:11 to play in the game, 103-65 VU. Back in the game is Landon Sanders. He played earlier in the first half, and I misidentified him. Out front, this is Harding. Harding works around the screen set this time by Miller. Back to Caden Miller. Shot fake, he'll drive down inside, lobs the ball up, no. Put up, no good by Braden Walters. Rebound by Lovemore. 3-on-5 Blazers down court to my left. Lovemore backs away. 1:50 to go. Here's Callaway. Out front, on the arc. Drives by the screen set by Ephraim. Now then back to Lovemore. Lovemore. Prince to Montez. Montez again to Callaway. Callaway deep left. Lovemore with it. 8 to shoot. Now then here's Montez for 3 from Callaway. Shot no good. Rebound one-handed down by Nash Harding. Ahead to Braden Walters. At the point. Goes left to the left side to Miller. Now then Babcock. Long 3 by Babcock. No good. Rebound by Prince. And we get a foul called on Montez. That was after the shot. And they're going to give him 3 free throws here or 2. That was after the shot. This will be Babcock at the line. With 1:15 to go. Free throw by Babcock is good. That's his first point of the game. He came into the game averaging 6.5 points. 103-66. 103-67. Yeah, they're going to give him 3 here. With 1:15 to go, Jordan Babcock from Pukalani, Hawaii. Free throw is good. 103-68. He went 3 for 3. Galloway, 1:10 to go, outside on the arc. Hands it off to Elijah. Lovemore back out high. Ochugwu to Montez. Comes left to Callaway. They're looking to go inside to Ephraim. Here's a slash to the lane by Lovemore. Puts it up and got it. He was leaning awkwardly with his left shoulder to the basket. And Lovemore now with 12 points. His first game in double figures and a foul called.
31.
Landon Sanders draws the foul. That's his first. And there's Elijah at the line for the first time in the game and a three-point play. Nice job by Elijah tonight with 13 huge points. He's had 22 in the last 2 games. Here's a long lead pass down to Miller inside. They lost the ball. Picked up by Lovemore. Here's Elijah straight down the court. Across the lane inside. Skip move to the basket. Shot no. Rebound back up and good by Prince Ochugwu. 108-68. 40-point Blazer lead. It's probably our last shot of the game. This is Nash Harding. He'll work the ball near the baseline out front. Here's Miller for 3. Shot no good. Rebound. Taken down by Lovemore, and I'm sure Coach Franklin, well, he's pushing his hand out. Means stay at the 10-second line and wind it down. So a nice comeback for the Blazers tonight against the Olney Central Blue Knights. They came into game 5-20, and so you can laugh it off and say, well, we expected to do that, but I think our focus and our mentality going into this game, coming out of Saturday's disappointing loss, was really outstanding tonight. Scoreboard will wind down, and that's it. Trailblazers scoreboard underwritten by Lou Fuse, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 1270 South Hart Street Road, Vincennes 108, Olney Central 68. Back in 2 minutes on WVUB.
Support for this broadcast provided by Cantwell Shortstop, 625 Kimmel Road, and Cantwell Service Center, Washington Avenue and St. Clair. Selling Marathon and Sunoco gas and oil products. Both locations are open 24/7 and serve hot lunch items, 11 until 2 daily. Cantwell Shortstop and Cantwell Service Center, serving Vincennes since 1968.
Support for WVUB is provided by Byron Bob's Pizza House, 812 Main in Vincennes. Open 7 days a week and featuring dine-in, carry-out, and delivery services. Online ordering is available at bobspizza.net.
Support for Trailblazer basketball on WVUB is provided by Goodwin Seavers Family Funeral Home, 524 Broadway. Serving Knox and Davies counties is a funeral service and cremation provider. Goodwin Seavers Family Funeral Home offers services that will help tell the story of a life, with service options that honor each family's traditions and wishes.
Underwriting support for this broadcast is provided by Holmes Plumbing Supply, 1690 Hart Street in Vincennes. They do complete bathroom remodeling projects and feature Lennox systems and Bradford White water heaters. They also do sewer line installation. Their phone number is 812-882-1865.
Support for this broadcast is provided by Culver's Restaurant at 7 Executive Boulevard in Vincennes. Culver's menu features chicken sandwiches and tenders, cheese curds, and onion rings. Culver's is open 10:30 a.m. until 10:30 p.m. daily.
Funding for this broadcast is provided by Wolf Construction Company, 2724 Washington Avenue. They offer new residential and commercial construction plus renovation services. Wolf's current projects include work at the Red Skelton Museum and Godare Hall on the VU campus, Good Samaritan Hospital, and Lincoln High School. The phone number for Wolf Construction Company is 812-882-2260.
Doubleheader win tonight for the VU basketball teams. Lady Blazers pick up their 19th win earlier, 66-49. Both teams will be in action on Saturday night at Mount Carmel. Women's game at 6, 5:45 the broadcast time with Dan Ravelette, and the men's game at 8. I'll be along immediately following Dan's call for the cast of the men's game at Mount Carmel. I've had some great broadcast moments at Mount Carmel in 1992. I got the honor of being best play-by-play of the year for the call in the game when we came from about 20 points down in the first half and won the game going away in the second. That was a highlight moment to win down there in that fashion. And we won in big fashion here tonight, 108-68, picking up our 26th win of the season, 26-2 going into the game on Saturday, and next Tuesday, of course, at home in the regular season finale against Swick. Games at 5 and 7. Back with the score to the ball game. Back in 2 minutes on WVUB.
Support for this broadcast is provided by First Vincennes Savings Bank with inside banking locations at 615 Kimmel Road and 2612 North 6th Street, plus ATM services at 3rd and Vigo, Kimmel Road, and ITM service in Monroe City. More information is available at frsb.net and by phone at 812-885-9018. Member FDIC.
Support for this broadcast is provided by Robin Montgomery and John Yoakum, FC Tucker MG. They represent residential and commercial listings and sales in Southern Indiana and Southern Illinois. The FC Tucker MG office is at 2801 North 6th Street, Suite B. The phone numbers are 812-881-7509 for Robin Montgomery and 812-887-8669 for John Yoakum.
Support for this broadcast is provided by Walker Hughes Insurance, 509 Main Street, formerly United Insurance Services, serving Southern Indiana and Illinois businesses and families since 1903 by representing Auto Owners Insurance Company, among many other carriers. They can be reached at 882-3560 or online at walkerhughes.com.
Trailblazers scoreboard Trailblazer postgame show underwritten by the Good Samaritan Hospital, the official provider of athletic training services for Vincennes University. I'll be back with Coach Franklin after this break for GSH.
Support for WVUB is provided by Good Samaritan. Heart disease is common, but many risks are preventable. Good Samaritan has a heart risk health assessment you can take at gshvin.org/HRA. It's quick, confidential, and gives you insight into your heart health. That's gshvin.org/HRA.
Oh, yeah, I did. Coach, congratulations. We wanted to put points on the board tonight, and it was 19 all at one point. At that point, we just dominated the rest of the game. And an outstanding 40-point effort by Trey Vassar.
Yeah, shot some shots in the basket. We opened some things up and spread some things and did a few different wrinkles, and it was time to get going. So hopefully tonight's the first of, I don't know how many we need here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. First of 10 counting tonight.
The Blazers pick up their 26th win, and I think Olney was 5-20 coming to the game. They were 1-13 since mid-December. So the expectation is we would win this game big, but I think we really had to. If this turned into a closer game, that again would not have helped our cause.
I'm not worrying about all that. I'm just worried about us playing well. I know we play well. We're pretty good. We're as good as anybody. We've had as good a year as anybody in the country. 26-2. We've played quality teams the whole year, Division I teams. We played whoever we could play. We had a couple games we probably won, we didn't play great. We lost a couple games, we didn't play great. But, who else after 28 games is 26-2? The list there's about 2 or 3 of us. And, we just got to get going. We know we need to get going. We did some tweaking, obviously. And I think we've got the right formula for what we need to do going forward. We just need to keep getting better and keep executing it, and I think we'll be fine. 4
players in double figures. I mentioned Vassar with 7 trays, 40 points. Jalen Calloway had 5 threes, scored 27, and then 14 by Dayton Williams. So they accounted for 81 of our 108 points. But I wanted to say something about Elijah Lovemore. Had 9 against Kaskaskia last Saturday, picked up 12 tonight.
He did what, guys that have been good players for us over the years have done. It's their freshman year. They're going in that second half, and they get a little better, and a little better, and a little better, and then they get their moment when the opportunity's there, man, you seize it. And we thought we'd be better. We wanted to get 4 skilled guys on the floor all the time. We're not going to have any more where somebody can play off of somebody or whatever. That day's over. Elijah presented us with the best chance to get that done, and, he came up and did a good job. He also gives you a good effort trying to defend. He's still learning, but he gives you a good effort with that. And I think, he can keep coming on. I mean, he's just starting. That's what you got to have late in the year. You've got to have that. You've got to have people that surge. We need to get one of the 5 men to surge. Now I thought they did a pretty good job of doing what they're supposed to, hunting the screens and doing things tonight. That's going to be their job. We got to give them to finish a little bit better when they get the opportunities because, we're going to get them around the basket now. They're going to get some rolls and get open because, if you want to keep not stepping out and being out on our guards right now, it's going to be a problem. I think we found the right way that we want to play Dayton from here forward, the things that work to put him in the best place. I think we've got Vassar in the best place. I think Callaway's in the best place. Dayton's in the best place. Elijah has stepped into a hole where we needed somebody to give us some punch. And maybe even sometimes take on the point guard to guard so we can get Vassar off the ball a little bit. So those things. And I think Prince continued. I thought Prince gave us good effort. Like I said, we just got to keep getting more from the fives. I think their job that they have to do, they can do. And they've got to continue to grow into that and do it well. Thought Alex tried. He's just suffering a little bit of confidence on his shot. But somewhere in here, Alex is going to get that feel, and hopefully gets it here this next week. And he's going to hit 2 or 3 big shots. It's going to be a big difference.
Wabash Valley is idle tonight, so they're going to be more than ready for us on Saturday night, and they're a dangerous team. They have been playing well. They've won their last 4 games, including beating Olney by only 12 points in the game last Saturday, but can't go on that. I think Wabash is a very dangerous team. I felt that way all season long.
Well, they got a good team. They're sitting in the 3-hole pretty solid right now, in the league, and you got to be pretty good to be the 3rd best team in the league. And that's where they are, and they're, of course, wanting to surge and be able to, win the tournament in the end and get themselves positioned to do that. And Coach does a great job with them. He's done a great job with the team this year. He's evolved them from where they were early to now. But, we got business we got to take care of here.
It's a tough place to play down there, too. I don't know whether you feel like it's a closer confine. It is. I mean, it's not as spacious as a PE complex. It always felt like Wabash Valley is just a tough place to play. I mean, everybody's right on the floor right next to you, and you got to grind it out down there.
I've been there a lot of times, man.
Me too.
And, we had some big-time games when I was at Southeastern when we were really, really good, and Wabash was really, really good. And obviously, we've had pretty good luck since I've been here. We've had some couple, 2 or 3 painful losses down there, but we'll be all right. I think we saw some surging here. Now we got to take it on the road and win a big one. We're 2 wins away from getting everything done that we planned on getting done. So got to get on that bus, go down there, and we need, as many fans as can to go down there and help us out. You're 45 minutes away. It's a big-time game, big-time important late-season game for us. We need to see some VU people down there.
We'll look forward to it Saturday night, Coach. Thank you.
Thanks, Dave.
Coach Todd Franklin, the Trailblazer postgame show underwritten by Good Samaritan Hospital, the official provider of athletic training services for VU. I haven't done the scoring yet, so I'm going to do that really quick. For Olney Central, Gabe Johnson fouled out of the game. 9 points. Jordan Babcock picked up 3 points in the game. 8 by Braden Walters. Jaden Eldridge had 18. Kasem Nash went up at 21. I think it called him at 24 earlier. I missed putting him in the right spot. Nash Harding did not score. 2 points by Caden Miller. Landon Sanders did not score, and Cedric Shaw had 7 points in the game for the Blue Knights. The Blazers blistered the Nets at 52%, including 16 out of 35 for 46% three-point range in the game. We led at halftime 55-37. Lorenzo Malinini had a 2-point game tonight. 12 by Elijah Lovemore, his first game in double figures in his first starting role. Dre Vassar, an outstanding game, 13 out of 23 from the floor, including 7 out of 15 from beyond the arc. He had 7 out of 8 from the free throw line, 7 rebounds, and 7 assists. Those are big numbers. Jalen Callaway, 27-point effort tonight. He was 10 out of 16 from the floor. Dayton Williams with 14 points, also in double figures. He had 7 rebounds in the ballgame. Callaway led us in rebounding with 8. Flavio Jean, Jelani Johnson did not score. Alex Montez had 3 points in the game, a field goal and a free throw. 6 by Prince Ochugwu, including 1 tray in the game. Javon Guest did not score, nor did Michael Ephraim. Picked up 2 field goals and 4 points. So again, Blazers now 26-2 on the road on Saturday night, the last regular season road game. And then on next Tuesday, the last regular season home game as we try to finish up 28-2. John Logan, currently tied with us in the region tournament play, has a 37-35 lead on Kaskaskia at halftime in the game at Southeastern Illinois. So I'll watch that one, the rest of that one, as I travel home and as I get home to follow the progress of that game. And Logan VU tied for the number one spot, for the number one seed in the region tournament. Best thing that happened there would be a Kaskaskia win. 108-68 the final here at the PE Complex on Community School night. Doubleheader win by the Blazers and the Lady Blazers. Both looking good. Look forward to the game on Saturday down at Wabash Valley. Again, the final, the Blazers win it 108-68 on the Trailblazers scoreboard. Underwritten by Lou Fuse, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. I'm Dave Hunter. Thanks for listening. Good night from VU.
This exclusive broadcast of Vincennes University basketball has been brought to you on Blazer 91.1 WVUB Vincennes through underwriting support from
Jimmy John's, 2361 North 6th Street.